It's 3 a.m. again, an unchanging hour of the devil that I am dedicating to your eternity once again. You always sung of how heaven was too far away, that green fields and blue skies with their gentle winds would be too exotic for you, too harsh in their softness. And so you'd always claimed as you danced about in the shadows of 3 a.m. that your soul was to be claimed by the devil, that you'd give your soul only to the 3 a.m. and the beings that resided in its abyss. You loved feeling the bittersweetness of having belonged in places from which people ran. You weren't afraid. You loved how you alone were willing to accompany the darkness. Because all lonely things, you claimed, didn't have to be lonely. You wouldn't let them be. So when it was 3 a.m. in your 30th year, I watched by your bed as you melted into the shadows with a soft breath, to fulfill a promise of companionship. I stayed there till the sun rose, just to make sure the skies wouldn't come claim you, that you'd peacefully leave for your chosen home. I stayed there until 3 a.m. came again and wrote to you, burying my letter in the ground by your grave, hoping maybe some darkness would take it to you. I stayed there until another 29 years of 3 a.m.s came. I am still here in the 30th year since yours. I write to you again to tell you I'll be leaving. The ground beside you has filled up with all the love poured in the ink. It rejects any more love and memories I could send you. And so as I write this to you, in little words, to save space, to save face, I hope that the devil accompanies you in kind, that the love you searched fruitlessly for between two worlds was granted to you down there, that your promise was fulfilled, that your soul found the comfort and dances the same there. I hope and pray to any being that lurks in this darkness that your soul was worth it, that it wasn't lonely, that if I let you go, I hadn't made a mistake. I write to you my last love letter at 3 a.m. I, who loved you enough to never embrace you, I, who loved you enough to let you go. I write to you in peace and partings. I will leave for the skies soon. I remember your words as if 30 years hadn't passed, as though no 3 a.m. was spent in your absence. You told me that my heaven and your hell were too far apart, and I could never, if I tried, travel a distance so far. So I will travel my own distance away from you to my heaven, so that you know we chose our roads as you had predicted, and they were worth it. I hope with this final parting that the love letters I wrote to you religiously every 3 a.m. find your eternal soul.